We need to find leadership in the church that is ethical, just, committed to the service of people and the common good. Leadership which is faithful to the gospel and which deepens people's relationships with God. We also acknowledge that we're living at this very exciting moment in the long history of the Catholic Church. In a prophetic response to the challenging reality of these times, the Holy Spirit has called the Church in a journey of ongoing conversion and renewal through this call to the synodal path together. This is actually an opportunity to discover an ancient way of proceeding, one that calls us to exercise leadership in a particular way, a way that is devoted to following the example of Christ himself and the early church. Some of the questions that I'll consider today. I hope you agree that any consideration of leadership in the church should begin with Jesus as we know him in and through the scriptures. How do we understand Jesus' use of authority? How does this affect our ways of thinking about leadership in the church? In fact, leadership was such a preoccupation for Jesus that he made it a key theme in his final instructions to the disciples at the Last Supper. Jesus taught, healed, related with people on the margins, often in a manner that challenged the established religious authorities and the conventions of his faith. He led in a manner that was prophetic and challenging, priestly and reconciling, and as a servant king. What does this mean for us today? How do we understand the sacrament of baptism as a basis for each Christian person's responsibility to lead in a way consistent with Jesus' way?